There's nothing quite like wrapping yourself in something so lush, so impossibly soft, that winter suddenly feels like the most glamorous season of the year. Winter 2025 isn't playing it safe, it's bold, it's architectural, and it's unapologetically indulgent. This is the season where texture meets drama, where proportion gets reimagined, and where one accessory can completely transform your entire look. Welcome back to Chic Charts. Today, we're counting down the top 10 winter 2025 fashion moments that are already dominating runways and street style, from unexpected neutrals to textures you'll want to touch through the screen. We're talking about trends that aren't just fleeting moments. These are the looks that will define how we dress through the coldest months. Whether you're a maximalist who lives for drama or a minimalist looking for that one perfect piece to elevate everything, there's something here for you. Trust me, by the end of this video, your wish list will need its own storage unit. Let's dive in. Number 10. Metallic Armor Moment. Starting strong at number 10, metallics are back, but not in the way you remember them. We're talking liquid silver dresses that move like mercury, holographic outerwear that shifts color in different light, gunmetal gray separates that feel like modern armor, and accessories with a high-shine finish that demand attention. Designers are showing metallics in unexpected applications, structural blazers in brushed bronze that photograph like art, fluid pleated skirts in silver that catch every movement, and layered pieces where metallic acts as the neutral backdrop for the entire look. This is shine with substance, not just sparkle. What makes this trend so compelling is how it balances futuristic edge with real-world wearability. You get to look otherworldly and fashion-forward while these pieces actually work in your everyday rotation. It's bold without being costumey, and in winter's flat light, that reflective quality becomes transformative. Styling tip: if you're new to metallics, start with a silver pleated midi skirt. It has movement and shine but reads sophisticated, not disco. Pair it with a simple black turtleneck and ankle boots. It gives you that metallic moment without feeling like you're trying too hard. Once you're comfortable, that's when you graduate to the full metallic suiting. And trust me, you'll want to graduate. Number 9. Chocolate Warmth Redefined. But before we drown in all that shimmer and shine, let's talk about the color that's rewriting the rules of neutrals. Number 9 is brown, but not the brown you're thinking. We're in a rich chocolate era. Warm mocha, buttery caramel, deep cognac. Brown has officially dethroned black as the sophisticated neutral of the season, and it's showing up everywhere with this grounded, earthy elegance that feels both luxurious and approachable. You're seeing it in those big enveloping outerwear pieces. Think camel coats that graze your ankles. In chunky cable knit sweaters in chocolate brown that look expensive even when they're not. In buttersoft leather accessories in every shade of tan and cognac. Even evening wear is embracing this palette, with satin slip dresses in deep espresso tones replacing the little black dress. What's brilliant about this trend is its versatility. Brown works with everything. It softens harder pieces, it warms up cooler tones, and it creates this sense of effortless sophistication that black sometimes tries too hard to achieve. Plus, in winter light, these warm tones just glow. Styling tip: go tonal head to toe, but play with textures and shades to create dimension. A caramel trench over a chocolate cashmere sweater, mocha leather trousers, and cognac boots. Different browns, same family. It's monochromatic dressing that feels rich and intentional, never boring. And here's the secret: add one piece of gold jewelry. Brown and gold together? Chef's kiss. Number 8. Feline Fierceness. Number 8 prowls in with pure attitude, leopard print. And we need to be clear, this isn't your grandmother's leopard accent scarf tucked politely into a neutral outfit. This is full domination. This is leopard as the main character, the supporting cast, and the entire production. Designers are sending models down runways in head-to-toe leopard coordinates that somehow look refined, not costumey. We're seeing leopard worked into everything from sharp blazers to flowing evening gowns, leopard accessories, leopard outerwear, leopard everything, and it all feels incredibly now. The beauty of Leopard in 2025 is that it's being treated as a neutral. Designers are pairing it with other prints, mixing it with solids, layering different scales of the pattern together. It's sophisticated, it's playful, and it proves that classic prints never really leave. They just wait for their moment to roar back. Styling tip: if you're intimidated by full leopard, try the 60-40 rule. 60% solid, 40% print. A leopard midi skirt with a sleek black turtleneck. A leopard coat over an all-black outfit where the print becomes the statement. Or, if you're feeling bold, flip it, leopard dress with solid black boots and a structured bag. Let the print be the personality in your outfit, and keep everything else quiet enough to let it shine. Number 7. The silhouette revolution. Now let's talk about shape, because number 7 is changing everything we thought we knew about proportion and how clothes should fit. Baggy is officially the new basic. We're living in the era of wide-leg pants with dramatic puddle hems that pull around your shoes, balloon silhouettes that move like modern art, palazzo cuts so wide they could double as skirts. Volume isn't just accepted, it's celebrated, it's everywhere, and it's glorious. What's happening here is a complete rejection of the body-conscious silhouettes we've been seeing. These pieces aren't trying to show your shape, they're creating a new shape entirely. There's something incredibly liberating about pants that flow and billow as you walk, that create movement and drama without trying to be sexy or fitted or any of those things we've been told clothes should be. The runways are showing this volume in unexpected fabrications too, crisp cottons that hold structure, fluid silks that catch the wind, even tailored wools cut into these exaggerated proportions. And street style is eating it up, pairing these billowing bottoms with everything from cropped leather jackets to oversized blazers to fitted bodysuits. Styling tip: the key to pulling off extreme volume on bottom is balance up top. A fitted turtleneck, a sleek bodysuit, a cropped sweater, something that defines your upper half while the bottom flows freely. And let's talk shoes. That puddle hem needs either minimal heels that peek out subtly or chunky platforms that can hold their own against all that fabric. No medium ground here, commit to the proportions. Number 6. Romance reimagined. At number 6, lace is making its grand return, but forget everything delicate and whisper soft you're imagining. Winter 2025 lace has an edge, an attitude, a completely modern sensibility that makes it feel fresh instead of vintage. We're seeing lace in unexpected, punchy colors. Neon green lace dresses that glow under city lights. Deep burgundy crochet gowns that feel moody and romantic. Even black lace is being styled in bold, unconventional ways, not as lingerie-inspired pieces, but as structured separates with architectural presence. Designers are pairing lace with leather for this beautiful tension between soft and hard. We're seeing oversized lace shirts that feel almost masculine in their proportions, completely subverting what we expect from the fabric. Crochet lace is being worked in ways that feel crafty and artisanal, but still incredibly polished. What makes this trend exciting is that it takes a fabric we associate with femininity and tradition, then recontextualizes it in ways that feel empowered and modern. A lace slip dress isn't just romantic, it's a statement. A lace-trimmed sweater isn't precious, it's cool. Styling tip: the move here is contrast and layering. A delicate lace cami under a sharp, oversized blazer. The juxtaposition makes both pieces more interesting. Or try a lace-trimmed slip dress under a buttersoft leather jacket. The key is mixing textures and attitudes so the lace doesn't read as too sweet or costumey. Balance the romance with something that has weight and structure. Number 5. Silky sculptural suiting. Speaking of structure, number 5 is bringing back an absolute icon of tailoring. The pencil skirt suit is having a major renaissance, and we're seeing it styled in ways that feel completely contemporary. These fitted mid-length separates are the opposite of that relaxed, oversized vibe. They're precise, they're polished, they're all about that defined silhouette. But here's what makes it 2025 and not 2005, the styling. During the day, these pencil skirts are being paired with oversized chunky knitwear that creates this beautiful high-low tension. For evening, they're styled with strapless bodices and statement jewelry for a look that's sleek, but still has personality. Even the unexpected pairings work. Flouncy, romantic blouses tucked into these structured skirts for that editor-approved mix of masculine and feminine. The pencil skirt suit gives you that timeless hourglass shape without trying too hard. It's confident dressing for people who want to look put together but not stiff. And the versatility is incredible. Swap the top, change the shoes, add a different jacket, and you have a completely new outfit from the same base. Styling tip: play with proportions to keep this classic piece feeling modern. Oversized boyfriend blazer over a fitted pencil skirt and thin turtleneck. The volume on top makes the sleekness on bottom even more striking. Or try a chunky cable knit sweater tucked into your pencil skirt with knee-high boots for that editor off-duty vibe. The contrast between fitted and oversized is what makes this work in 2025. Number 4. Drapey drama outerwear. Number 4 sweeps in, quite literally, with theatrical flair, cape-inspired coats, and dramatically flowing outerwear that turns getting dressed into a performance. We're talking about coats that don't just keep you warm, they move with intention. Flowing wool silhouettes with attached scarves that drape like liquid. Floor-length cape variations with cinched waists that create this gorgeous hourglass shape. Coats with oversized hoods that frame your face like fine art. Layered textures and unexpected cuts that make these pieces feel almost architectural. What's brilliant about this trend is that it solves a very practical problem: unpredictable winter weather, while looking incredibly dramatic. These flowing silhouettes can layer over chunky knits and multiple pieces without looking bulky. The movement they create is inherently elegant. And that cinched waist detail that many of them feature? It ensures that even with all that fabric, you still have definition and shape. You're seeing this on every major runway. Designers working with minimalist wools that flow like water, camel-toned capes that have serious old Hollywood glamour, and contemporary interpretations that photograph beautifully and feel special to wear. Styling tip: with outerwear this dramatic, everything underneath needs to be streamlined. Think slim trousers or a fitted midi skirt, a simple knit, sleek boots. Let the coat be the statement piece. It's bringing enough drama for the entire outfit. And here's a pro move: if your dramatic coat has a built-in belt or tie, actually use it. That cinched waist is what keeps all that flowing fabric from overwhelming you. Number 3. Heritage plaid perfection. Number 3 brings us back to a pattern that feels like coming home. Plaid and tartan, but not the way you remember them. Winter 2025 is seeing plaid absolutely everywhere, and it's being elevated from cozy cabin vibes to high-fashion statement pieces. We're talking about oversized plaid blazers that feel borrowed from a very chic grandfather's closet. Floor-length tartan skirts that move beautifully. Entire plaid suits in unexpected color combinations that somehow feel both traditional and completely modern. Designers are doing plaid in muted, sophisticated tones that whisper luxury, bold graphic checks in rich colors, and sleek, minimalist interpretations that prove this pattern can be contemporary. Even heritage brands are reimagining their classic checks in fresh ways. What makes plaid so compelling right now is its versatility. It can be preppy or punk, traditional or subversive, depending on how you style it. There's also something incredibly comforting about plaid in winter. It's warm, it's nostalgic, it's quintessentially cold weather dressing, but the way designers are interpreting it makes it feel anything but predictable. We're seeing plaid mixed with plaid in different scales, a micro-check shirt under a bold window pane blazer. Plaid clashing with other patterns like leopard or stripes in ways that somehow work perfectly. And the color stories are gorgeous. Classic tartans in burgundy and forest green, graphic black and white checks, even unexpected pastels in plaid formation. Styling tip: the key to wearing plaid without looking too literal or costumey is balance. If you're doing a plaid coat, keep everything underneath simple and tonal. Think all black or all cream. If you're wearing plaid trousers or a skirt, pair them with a solid knit in a color pulled from the pattern. And if you're feeling adventurous, try mixing plaids in different scales, but similar color families. A small check shirt under a large check blazer creates dimension without chaos. The secret is keeping your accessories minimal and letting the pattern be the personality. Number 2. Accessory architecture mastery. Number 2 isn't a garment, isn't a color, isn't even a silhouette. It's an accessory, and it's single-handedly transforming how we approach getting dressed. Belts. But not just any belts. Oversized obi-style belts that wrap and tie with ceremony. Skinny chain designs that catch light as you move. Multiple belts worn together at different heights, creating this sculptural architectural effect. These aren't afterthoughts, they're the first thing you notice. Here's what makes this trend so genius. It's the easiest way to refresh every single piece you already own. That coat you've worn for 3 seasons? Add an oversized belt at the waist, and suddenly it's a completely different silhouette. An oversized sweater dress? Belted at the natural waist or sling it low on the hips. 2 completely different looks. Even belts worn over bare midriffs or stacked together over high-waisted trousers create instant editorial moments. The runways are showing belts as central to the outfit, not optional. They're defining waists that don't need defining. They're creating breaks in long lines. They're adding interest to simple pieces. And the variety is incredible, from wide leather to delicate chains to fabric wraps. Styling tip: start with one statement belt and experiment with placement. Try it high on the waist over an oversized coat to create that defined hourglass shape. Then try it slung low over high-waisted pants for a more casual, unexpected vibe. Once you see how dramatically a belt can change an outfit's entire feel, you'll start building a collection. And don't be afraid to layer. A wide belt with a thin chain belt on top creates dimension and that fashion editor polish we're all chasing. Number 1. The fluffy luxe crown jewel. And finally, claiming the throne, and honestly, we all knew this was coming as our number 1 trend of winter 2025. Faux fur. But we need to be clear, this isn't just a trend appearing in collections. This is the collection. This is the defining moment of winter 2025, the piece that every major fashion house is building their entire seasonal story around. Every single major designer is showing faux fur head to toe, in soft pastels, in sophisticated neutrals, in rich earthy tones. We're seeing faux fur that looks incredibly luxurious, coats that sell out before they even hit stores. It's in every single editorial spread, dominating every runway review, appearing in street style in ways we've never seen before. But what makes faux fur the number 1 trend isn't just its prevalence, it's what it represents. This is winter's core message crystallized into one perfect piece: luxury meets comfort. Glamour meets practicality. Unapologetic indulgence in texture and drama. In a world that often asks us to choose between looking good and feeling good, faux fur refuses to compromise. And the range is incredible. You can go subtle with a faux fur collar on your coat. You can go medium with a cropped jacket. Or you can go full maximalist with a floor-length moment that stops traffic. The point is, faux fur is so dominant this season that you can engage with it at whatever level feels right for you. Styling tip: here's the thing about faux fur, it's such a statement that you can actually be quite lazy with the rest of your outfit. Jeans and a plain tee under a dramatic faux fur coat? Instantly editorial. All black underneath with a textured faux fur topper? You look like you tried, even if you absolutely did not. This is the confidence piece your winter wardrobe is missing. And if you're nervous about care, most faux fur can be spot cleaned or professional dry cleaned. It's lower maintenance than you'd think for such a high-impact piece. Bonus trend. Before we wrap, one more thing deserves a mention because it's proving that practical and chic aren't mutually exclusive. School shoe-inspired footwear is everywhere. Lace-up brogues, backless loafers, chunky flats, patent slip-ons. These practical, almost preppy styles are showing up under evening gowns, with tailored trousers, in street style, everywhere. What they offer is comfort with a sense of understated sophistication. They're the antidote to seasons of painful heels, proving that you can look polished in something you can actually walk in. Pair them with cropped trousers to show them off, or let them peek out from under a long coat for that subtle but chic detail. So there you have it, winter 2025 in all its textured, architectural, unapologetically bold glory. From brown as the new neutral, to leopard print domination, from dramatic proportions to that faux fur finale that's claiming its crown, this season is asking us to dress with confidence, embrace texture, play with proportion, and most importantly, have fun doing it. These aren't trends that require you to buy an entirely new wardrobe. Start with one piece. Maybe it's that statement belt that transforms what you already own. Maybe it's a leopard print accessory that you style with everything. Maybe you go straight for that faux fur moment and build outfits around it. The point is to engage with what speaks to you. Now I want to know, which trend are you trying first? Are you going straight for that #1 faux fur moment, or are you easing in with strategic belting? Are you ready to embrace those wide leg proportions, or is brown replacing black in your neutral wardrobe? Drop a comment below. And if you love this countdown, hit that like button so I know to make more of these. Subscribe if you haven't already because we break down trends like this every week. And I'll see you in the next one. Until then, stay chic.